Okay, we've started video, so I slurp tea. I'm sorry about it this time. I've got my page open. Comments. Okay, while we're at the top then. You look like a Boston Terrier, someone writes. Is that good? Is that like a Yorkshire Terrier, do you think? Is that the Yorkshire Terrier? Could be. Okay, understood. Here's Gary. Cows are dull and redundant. Platypuses are much more interesting, but you will not find any in your backyard, or in your nose, or up your own pompous ass. Marvellous, isn't it, the internet? This is the comment I wanted to get to. Do we do the loving yourself? I will, because I'm planning to get there. I always have been planning to get there. Okay, so I'll go through the top bit quickly and we'll arrive at the bottom bit. This is the thing I mentioned to Richard. Loving yourself appears to be about contentment. Moreover, I just commented about creating solutions on another of your videos. Creativeness, especially enduring ones, e.g. sculpture, furniture, poetry, parenthood, self-build, gardening, pondering, learning, the universe, etc. All these creation solutions are reminders to oneself of one's place and one's progress. Okay. Yeah. Right. And this is the bit that I'm going to do in this video. I say progress because the opposite position is futility. Progress, futility. And that's where your package holiday resides. Futility. On a package holiday, you are taken on an experience. Shame they bring them back. On a camping trip, you create your own experience. And I go, bravo. Huge quantities of bravo for that comment. Oh, all right, it links something I'd already said to something I said later. But that's what no, there's no buts. I mean, that's what creativity is, isn't it? Linking two things together. And that's it. I read it and thought, yeah, that's it. That's exactly right. I wonder if I can close the screen. Yeah, because I turned it off yesterday. Pulled the plug on it. Oh, by the way, I'm in a quandary at the moment. You might notice that the room's been moved around because I was going to do some insulation on this interior wall and then have a rejig of everything. But the more I read about insulation on interior walls, the more dangerous it is with damp and all that sort of stuff. And in the end, well, last night, the last thing that I got to was just don't do it. It's just too dangerous. Has anybody any advice? Right, okay. Package holidays and camping. As examples, obviously. Package holiday is an example of dull, unimaginative consumerism. Ducks go on holidays to Isle Magnificenta. Right. Funny enough, yesterday I got the Lidl catalogue and it has a holiday section in it, which I thought a bit strange because Lidl are normally absolutely precise on just doing what they do. But anyway, it's got a holiday section in it. And the first two holidays in there, one side was to going to China and one side was going to Mexico. And I thought, of all places. But on this, I think that is the dull, unimaginative consumers probably are getting a bit wary of people, their friends, catching on that they're dull and unimaginative because all they get is photographs of them at Island Magnifica or Island Fantastica. So they're going to branch out this year and go to China or Mexico, which is good for them because they might throw other dull, unimaginative consumers off the scent, and they might be able to go back to their islands again and lie on the beach and be drunk before lunchtime, and whatever you do. The problem being, you've got to fly halfway around the world to throw them off the scent, and you've got to bother the people in China and Mexico. And it just seems, oh, God, all that just to throw your friends off the scent that you might be dull and unimaginative. Right, where was I going with that? Okay, yeah, I know. So why am I being so cruel to these people? Because surely you're just born dull and unimaginative, and some people, like me, are born artistic and creative. No, I don't think so. There will be a little bit of that, yes, but I think an awful lot of it is glossy magazines and television. Mainly television, obviously. I think these dull imaginative, these ducks are created by glossy magazines and television. I think there's some people that I think most people would have been, if these things weren't there, the equivalent of, they could be quite happy with an old tennis ball and a wall. They could be. But they're just... If the dull and unimaginative going on holiday somewhere is there, or other such things of just spending money and consuming entertainment, they'll take it. Maybe they're lazy. I would think insecure would be a better word than lazy, but let's just say lazy and insecure. So they just do all this grasping of consumerism and borrow money to do more of it, and basically it's this lot that have enabled the complete ruin of Western civilization. Because you don't think that all you're consuming won't end up in some rich person's pocket. Of course it will. And that's what's happened. And it's all caused by these lazy, insecure, consuming ducks. Is that it? Is that all I wanted to say? I think so, just to tidy up that comment, which I thought was so good. Can I be constructive for these people? Can they get out of it? Of course they can get out of it. All it takes is a bit of imagination. Your imagination's been completely washed away, and insecurity crushed down upon you from external society. It will take... God, I'm not going to get away with this, am I? But okay, I've got to say it because it's all part of the brain videos. It's got to take somebody like me to pump you up, to give you the confidence to realise that you have been turned into a drone, and then to fight it. Otherwise, the people that haven't watched this video or come across people like me that try and convert them or kind of get them out of their trance will continue in their trance of reading glossy magazines and watching television and just continue to be ducks. The only way out of it is that you've got to come across an external, what for you will be an input, that somehow changes the programming in your head so you can see what you are, what you've become. But even some people coming across those external inputs have been so well programmed by the people that want to sell them things that they will reject those otherwise would be constructive external inputs, and they'll push them away. But basically they'll try and live their lives over here where they'll never come across this sort of thing. So they will just live in the security that, well, everyone's like this, so this is what we do. The only way out of it is reprogramming, and the reprogramming won't spontaneously arise. It will have to come from an external source. But the people like this will systematically avoid coming across those sorts of sources. Have we done 10 minutes? Classic YouTube video. Thank you for watching, everybody, and for your comments. Bye.